The eagle has landed. And we can hunt every weekend. Let's go look at the calendar. Today's the 8th, so that's the first day of the hunt. Then you can hunt the 9th. And then we'll come back on the 15th and the 16th. Last year you shot your doe on the 17th, which was your grandfather's birthday. Yep. So then that'll be a full moon. Next week will be a full moon. You know, because on the, you know, Saturday night will be full and Sunday will definitely be full. And then we'll be back, if nothing happens, we got the 20th and 22nd. And then we'll be on to the 29th and the 30th, which
we're free. We're open.
So that's going to give you 1, 2, no wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chances. You know.
Okay.
And so we'll get you out in the field. It's been a long time. So what we got up here tonight is going to be, there's a real good deer trail. It's not on the same lane that you were hunting, but it will be on that south blind, but you're going to be facing straight south with the south wind, and those bucks are gravitating down through there and they're coming out to a scrape on the edge of the field. And so, you know, you go and do your hunt tonight, you don't see anything you want to shoot, there are buck deer there on that trail. And out of all the trails that we monitored, that had the heavy usage of the bucks.
And then 160s, 170s, you can shot out.
Well, no, they just ain't, they're just not that revved up yet, you know. And,
you just want to get a buck, right? Yeah.
So when we get down to this 29th and 30th, I'm not suggesting pass anything up for them, because you know that could be a bust also. But what I'm saying is, it will gradually get better with the chasing things going on. You know, last year anything was brown down. Now you want to go up the ladder. So, you know, and each step as you go up in the hunting world, as your goals get higher, then you're going to have to invest more time or be really lucky. You know what I mean? Because if you go out and that's how hunting is, supposed to be. But you're still going hunting.
Yeah.
So you can't lose, right?
Nope.
That's the way I like it.
It's Christmas Day, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is Christmas Day. Had to wait a year. I hope a big, you know, nice buck comes down there tonight. The shot's going to be 11 yards. They're going to be brushed in. The blind got 3 windows open, and that's the only windows I want open. Because with this wind, I don't need that scent being blown all through the woods. So we can captivate it right there. But we'll drive up, unload you. Same scenario. Jerry can sit. He can see coming down. They're coming from the east, going to the west. It's totally your hunt, you know. You're under no pressure to shoot anything, or you can shoot the biggest or the smallest or whatever that trips your trigger at the moment. I don't know if you bought a turkey tag or not.
Yep, I did.
Okay, all right. I seen them going down that trail. So if you do shoot a turkey, which don't let that bother you, because you got lots of time to beat. You know, if you get a turkey, shoot turkey.
Okay.
I mean that turkey with the bow will be as great as any buck you're going to shoot. You know. But we would definitely we'll have to go get after it and to recover it, you know.
Okay.
So the jig will be up on the hunt that night, but you kill the turkey.
You've been taking your hunt to a new level year after year after year.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have to go after it as soon as possible, or what?
Yeah, because, you know, the reason I say that is because the daylight factor. You know, if you shoot it in the morning, you might be able to procrastinate and wait a little bit because you got all day, you know, the daylight. But now, that's always the Achilles heel about shooting a turkey even in the spring season at, you know, the last few hours, because you had a real short recovery time, and they're pretty tasty to the wild, to the predatory life, you know, and it wouldn't take long for a coyote. He would be gone by next month. You know.
Dying right away. Yeah, it'd be like finger licking right there.
Yeah. But don't worry about it. If you want to shoot a turkey, and you want to shoot a turkey before a deer, if that turkey offers you a shot shoot the turkey, because you still got more time to buck hunt. You know what I mean?
You might not ever see a turkey.
Yeah.
You got a nice clear shot at it.
Yeah, you got a clear shot. You don't even hesitate. You know,
Okay.
you whack it. See, you can shoot hens, toms, jakes, whatever right now. So any turkey tastes the same right now too. So
I thought it was just hens for some reason.
no, you can
No,
shoot.
it's wide open.
Yeah, it's wide open right now.
Oh, okay.
And see, in the spring you can only shoot the tom or the jake, as long as it's got a beard, or you can shoot a bearded hen. But if you get a shot at a turkey, I want you to take it.
Okay.
We got plenty of time to hunt deer. Well, fellow YouTube followers, subscribers, and that one guy that always gives me a thumb down.
Here's his
Yeah,
thumb down.
yeah, there's his thumbs up.
You got a critic, Don?
Yeah, one guy, no matter what you do, it's always a thumbs down. You know, sorry individual. I want to thank all you people that have watched our channel, and I say ours because basically the person behind that camera, Deb, my wife, is the one that makes that happen. I do the filming and then she cleans the mess up and makes something worth viewing. It's a good friend of mine, Jerry Wells. I knew him since he was a little kid. Now he's, you know, I don't know, what 50 years ago?
Oh yeah, at least that.
At least 50 years ago.
Or more.
And
Probably more.
he comes and helps Matthew, and I'm going to give him a non-typical shirt for helping.
Thank you, Don.
And Matthew's already got his, but he got him one.
Okay, alright.
And we've got quite a few people that responded. We're going to shake these names up. We're going to have Matthew be the selector of the. Going to give 5 T-shirts away, and so we'll let Matthew draw one at a time out of there.
Look at the camera and give a shout out to me. Ronnie Holmes Jr. Ronnie Holmes Jr.
Ronnie Holmes Jr. He's a good little dude, I tell you. Here you go, Jim.
Yeah.
All right, Ronnie Holmes Jr. You got a non-typical shirt coming your way. It's
Mix him up, you know.
I'll mix him up again. Okay, Matthew.
Robert
McKeechum.
McKeechum.
Let's see.
Robert McKeechum.
Yeah, Robert McKeechum. Robert McKeechum. Thank you, Robert, for watching our station, our channel. Okay, we still got 3 more. He's not out of luck yet. I'll shake him and bake him. Okay. Number 3.
John Shepley.
Sean Shepley?
John.
John Shepley.
John Shipley.
Okay, John Shipley. Winner number 3. I know some of those guys I've answered, you know, be upfront and honest. I'm familiar with those names, but you know, it's big family. So, but I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope I helped you in some small way.
2 more. What is it?
Nate Mans.
Nate?
Yeah.
Okay. This one was Nate Mans, M-A-N-Z. Yeah, M-A-N-Z. Nate, thanks for watching. We'll have that t-shirt headed your way. And the final one. The final one.
Rockin' Road Outdoors.
Rock and Rod Outdoors.
Rock and Rod Outdoors. Okay. They'll be getting you a non-typical t-shirt also. Oh, that was 5. Now, this is the final one. This is for 100 bucks. That's a big buck. So if you don't kill a big buck in the in the woods this year, you might get a big buck here on the 6th and final drawing. So a $100 check will be made out, cashier's check will be made out to the recipient of this and be on the way.
Hey, wait a minute, Don, I did get my entry in.
All right, Matthew, $100.
Day late and a
Big
dollar
bucks.
short.
Matthew Jessen.
As we live and breathe, I don't believe it.
Chase Kennedy.
Charles Kennedy.
Yeah, Chase Kennedy, the winner of the big bucks.
$100 to you, Chad.
No, Chase, I'll be getting a check made out, a cashier's check made out to you in your name, and we'll get it sent to you. But once again, I want to thank all you subscribers and viewers, and I urge you to voice your opinion. I'm not always right. We learn as we go, and that's the name of the game. Good or bad, I try to tell how it is. There's always a different opinion. I just show you my side of the world that I live on. And I live that 24/7, 365 days a year. If I have $1, you got 50 cents. Chad Kennedy, you got $100. So, that's it. Let's go hunting with Matthew.
All right.
Okay. I always say, everybody on this video, on my channel, has a helping hand in whatever I do. Here is the remaining names that was in the hat. And you're going to help later tonight start the bonfire. So we'll put those in there, and so you had a helping hand in building this fire. So that way you don't feel left out. Well, yeah, father and son, don't let your handicap be an excuse. Find a friend, make it happen for them. Wandering through the hardwoods of Iowa, October 8th. Trying to run and stay in front of this machine. That's why I'm breathing hard. Now it's Matthew and his father in are up here. Here we are. These seeds were donated to me by Jeff Dillon. Those were would have been winter greens, and you can see the corn in the back. And then as we venture on down through here, there's what's left of the power plant. That's sun hemp that you're seeing. Plenty of food up here. And this food is not planted solely for deer. It's planted for the whole enhancement of the wildlife on this property and properties surrounding it. There's a soybean field. Lots and lots of tonnage of beans out there. This is no plow that you're looking at right here. I know I'm moving pretty fast, but just giving you a bird's eye view. Here comes our two hunters. Now keep in mind, when you have these vehicles and you have handicapped people, you're going to have to make sure they have clear trails to get on. You don't want to have any questionable limbs or any obstructions like that that could harm the hunters. Hedge apple trees loaded with hedge apples this year, as usual. And but don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean you're going to kill anything but time, but it'll be joyful time. Up here we got the pure attraction. We got corn, we got beans, we got pure attraction. We got what's left over of the power plant. And they're eating those forage beans in that right now, over the ag beans. And as our 200s traverse on down here, notice we will not be set up on the field itself. There's no way to get in and out of here if you wish to set up on the field. Do not set up on the food plot itself. Set up on a trail leading to the food plot. Now we're up here on the pure attraction. That blind back in there would be the YouTube blind. But we're not hunting that tonight because we got a southwest wind and everything's blowing from that blind right in our face right now. But YouTube followers blind right behind that hedge apple tree right there. Really disguised with those old Christmas trees. This is similar to what Matthew hunted last year, but we set it up a little different on a different trail. Here's the Hammer Pharmacy blind. This is what Matthew will be hunting out of this evening on the south side of the trail. They'll be able to drive right up here and let Matthew out. We can get right through here. Thank the Lord for 72-inch blinds. And so here we are in a new Polaris. Now Matthew, what we got here, we got a southwest wind.
Okay.
Blowing, yeah, you can feel it blowing right in your face. And it stands right here for your blind. Okay, the deer should be coming out of in that thicket back there. There's a trail. You see that dead tree, the fallen down dead tree right there?
Yeah.
With the fork in at the top? You see the other two trees right behind that? One's leaning back and one's sort of straight. That's the trail. Okay. So it's only 11 yards from the, but you got the wind. And it should be coming from the east, filtering past, going out. There's a scrape out there and I'll film that later. But anyhow, you all shaded up. Everything's cool. Temperature in the blind is going to be cool because it's shaded. You got excellent opportunity. I'll put some urine out there to see if we can stop them. If you decide you don't want to shoot them, that's fine with me. It's your hunt, So have fun. Remember, if a turkey comes down there,
shoot it.
That's right. You got the, don't even, you got the tag, shoot it, Okay, let's get you in the blind.
And it doesn't mean, it doesn't matter what sex?
No, you can, anything, if it's anything that resembles a turkey, it's yours. There's no tom, restriction. You can, it's hen, jake, any turkey is a legal turkey in the fall. So you don't have to worry about figuring that out. So, but we will have to go after it. So, but there's another day to hunt. So, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
But we gotta, try to find it before nightfall. So everything's legal except for the bobcat. Remember that.
Okay.
All right, let's get you in the blind. All right, to help Matthew's father, Jim. Matthew's gonna get in his chair. And that new Ranger did him a lot of work, labor saver. I get some of these.
We call it an opportunity, don't we, Don?
Yeah,
An opportunity.
Yeah. Okay. Matthew can get up in here and get settled in. It's the same setup basically you had last year, Spin around, you'll be shooting out that window. Matthew, now that you're here, you'll shoot. Your shot will be right straight through there or right straight through there. So I'll put some urine on those two trees out there. So that wind will come across and stop them. And I'll give you time to decide whether you're going to take them out or let them walk. Well, here we are in the blind down there. The shot will be, see where those too far, not the first fork tree, then the old dead trees out there. Basically, it'll be right out in front of that old dead tree on the other side of it, right in there. There it is, right in here. That's where, hopefully, it'll be taking place. Okay, this is night, the second night, Sunday the 9th of October. And we elected to move on the other side of the trail. Matthew's going to try to harvest the turkey. Last night we had 4 of them within 10 yards of the blind coming down the road behind him. So tonight we set up on the road. Hopefully they'll do the same thing. So we're trying to get a turkey and a buck, but hopefully we'll get something there in the next couple hours. This was the same setup we had last year, if you remember, when Matthew shot his doe. So the turkeys are walking right down that road, and there was 2 big toms last night, but we were on the other side, so it just didn't happen. But maybe tonight. Turkeys are out in the field. They're getting ready to come in. There's a whole flock of them out there. They're about 50 yards away, beating into pure attraction, and they're working their way into the timber right now. I hope they don't go that way. All we gotta do is get on the main road right in front of them. Okay, they're getting close. Here they come. Oh, well, better luck next time. Turkeys are tough, even out of a blind.
Come to full draw, and that one in the lead just couldn't let it loose.
Huh.
He didn't feel comfortable with the shot.
Yeah. That's turkey hunting. Yeah.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Matthews goes, I'm sorry, man. I didn't shoot that bird. I goes, no need to apologize to me, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I goes, you come to full draw on him, and he was skitterish as hell. He run back and forth there, and I thought he was going to take him on the second time back through. Kept coming back. But
that's turkey hunting. You know, welcome to the real world, Matthew. You ain't the first one to go burn on them.
okay, I told him he learned a lot tonight, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't, you know, there was a whole flock of them there, probably a dozen of them. I didn't see no toms. Looked like they was all hens tonight.
Yeah.
But,
Well, he drew a bead on the lead one and run past the sight window, and then he come back through.
oh, yeah, they don't stand around. That's the thing, you know.
Which I told him it's tough enough to take a shot on a walking deer, let alone
Yeah, yeah.
skidding around.
Well, at least you seen a turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him it was a night of opportunities. That's what hunting is.
Yep.
It's an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have no deer. I don't know what they're eating on, but they ain't coming through here for right now. But there's always next week, so almost had a turkey.